Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
Yeah! You've got TV choices, but thanks for choosing us. Thanks for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Oh, gosh. That's barking. I love that. Oh, good. Barking means it's all good. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Who let the dogs out? So, look, I know I have a lot of stories to cover. TLC fans are, I love you more, sir, thank you. TLC fans are pissed, and there might be a reason for this pistation. Okay, remember, T-Boz and Chili, first of all, both friends to the show, but I gotta call it like I see it. So they raised money, over $400,000 from you, the fans, on that thing they call Kickstart. So they told you that they wanted to put a new album out, and you said thumbs up. So now you took your hard-earned $5, $10, $1,000, whatever, and donated. And they said the album would be out in September, except now it's October and nothing has happened. Well, excuse me, November. 4th, right? 3rd?
Yeah.
3rd. Oh, gosh, I can't believe it's almost Thanksgiving. Like, where does time go, right? Anyway, so it's November and nothing has happened, and now they've postponed the album until next year. And the fans are feeling duped. Including Norman, who took his $10 and donated it to the Kickstart.
Yes, I did.
And what they promised was, when you donate, whether it's $1, you know, or thousands, that you're gonna get a handwritten note from them thanking you for donating. So every day, my little Norman runs to the mailbox. He's looking for either a refund or a handwritten note, right?
Yep, every day.
Well, I have to let you know that there is one person that you know who donated $5,000, and that person is Katy Perry. New Kids on the Block donated $10,000 to see this album come to fruition. So, Norman, I mean, I'm just $10.
$10.
But
my hard-earned money.
And a handwritten note. So, T-Boz and Chili, this is what I think, girls, all due respect. You missed your lane of opportunity with this entire album because you should have put it out around the time that the VH1 movie came out. when people cared more. Number one. The girls are saying that they've been touring the world, so they didn't have time. But my thought is, tour when you're in London, pop into a studio. Put something down on a track. When you're on the plane to Berlin, write a song. Like, multitask. You know, it's bad enough that, you know, in a Rihanna, Katy Perry world, TLC's music is only good. That past music, we're all looking with the side eye like, what can you do now for us? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not trying to be shady, I'm just saying. And the other part is that you guys aren't like Rick Ross or like a modern artist where you can afford to tell your fans that you're pushing the album date back. You know, they understand that from people like Drake or Beyonce. But today's fans don't get that from people like you all, because you are not today, you are yesterday. And then the other part is the fans funded the album and you all made promises. You promised a note, or at the very least, if not a note, then a handwritten note saying, okay, the album won't be out until March 2016, you know, XOXO, Chili and T-Boz, or something. Norman and Katie and them have gotten nothing. But you all have $400,000. And now people are going to probably start checking for your new handbags and your cars. Because if you all take your fans' money and start stunting, people are going to start throwing tomatoes. That's all. That was a hard story to do because you know they're friends to the show. But we shoot from the hip here at the show, so... Sorry. So the romance rumors have been swirling about the voice coaches, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. And now, as the kids say, we've got the receipts. For those of you who don't understand what that means we've got the proof, the receipt. Okay. No, excuse me, we're big in like old age homes and with older people, and a lot of times older people watch our show to laugh along, but they don't necessarily know the modern terminology. So receipts mean the proof. Got it? Okay. Use that on your grandkids. So Gwen and Blake were spotted getting cozy over Halloween weekend. Perfectly fine, as far as I'm concerned. You know, she's getting a divorce. Gavin allegedly did her wrong on a few levels, including a mysterious man who's now a...
He's still a man.
He's still a man. Marilyn? Okay.
Marilyn.
Marilyn. And then Blake has allegedly done Miranda wrong because she can't put up with his partying and, you know, whatnot. So, whatever. So they're out together. No, he's not driving. This is how I know that this relationship in my mind is really on like popcorn. Okay. So the front seat is where the driver drives. Now, you know, if you have an SUV, the middle seat is where you put your kids. But that third seat... Nobody sits back there. Gwen is hiding in the third seat of an SUV. Like, if you want us to sit in the third seat, make a third door. Like, right? And I drive an SUV, and you know, you open that second door behind your door where you're driving, but then you have to lower the seat and push it up, and then whoever's small enough, they crawl back there into that third area. Like, this is how you know that they're really doing the do, because she's trying to hide in the third seat. My dog Shaquille doesn't even sit in the third seat. Now, I'll tell you this, right? Like, when I take him to be groomed and stuff, I open the door because he's so big I can't put him in the back. You know that latch in the back, in the way back? He's so big, he like too much in my back, like, ow. So I open the second door and I throw a dog treat in the way back for him to go back there. And then I close the door, I put on my seatbelt, and we're off. Before we get out of the driveway, he's got the bone in his mouth, and he's crawled up to the second row behind. Like, even he doesn't want to sit way back there. Now, I'm not judging them because as far as I'm concerned, they've been through a lot. They tried to work on marriages. I don't think that this is a serious relationship. They just look both tossed up, AKA nice, AKA faded. And they look like they're having fun, that's all. Yeah. Another one of those stories, it's hard to do. Because I love me some Halle Berry. She's a friend to the show. She even flipped my boob when I met her. Like, no, it came out of nowhere. Do you remember Diana Ross and Little Kim at the award show? She flipped my boob like that. And I was like... So I like her. But Halle is getting slammed by one of her exes. A guy who we never hear from. Former baseball player David Justice. Now, do you remember they were married for 4 years in the 90s? Well, David went on Halle is now in the process of getting a divorce from that French actor, Olivier, who she has a son with, you know, exactly. And so, apparently, all of her exes' names are now being thrown under the bus as the Twitterverse and the blogospheres try to recant Halle's behavior with men. And so David's like, no, you won't throw me under the bus. So he went on a rant to defend himself, saying that Halle is not the victim that you all think she is. What'd you all say? Here's what David says. She was mad at me leaving the relationship, so she and her Hollywood team just tried to destroy my character. It had to be my fault, right? Yup, me, Eric, as in Benet, Gabriel, as in her ex and baby's father, Olivier, were all her knights in shining armor until it ends. Then we all become the worst guys in history. Just wait, Olivier, it's coming. Listen, I am all for knights in shining armor. I'm all for girl power. I'm all for Halle Berry, and I'm all for the womanhood. But when you have a litany of guys who, yeah, and such a beautiful one, like, what is, there's a problem somewhere in one of these 4 pictures, and I don't know what the problem is. She got a restraining order on David Justice, you'll remember. Then she claimed that Eric Benet was a sex addict, which he co-signed on, okay? Then she said Gabriel Aubry was an unfit parent, and now it's Olivier. And I don't know, maybe it's just bad pickings. You know, girls, if all you have are rotten apples, then anyone that you pick is going to be rotten, on one hand. On the other hand, some of us, after you pick 1 or 2 rotten apples, you learn to go to a different apple farm. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Today. Stupid show. What a nice arrangement. All in time for the, you know, Thanksgiving holiday and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Not the close-up, Rambo. You're the worst. Okay, so Tiger Woods' former caddy is slamming him with a new tell-all book. It's gonna be juicy. Now, his name is Steve Williams, and he's 51 years old, no relation. And he says that his life was miserable after Tiger's affair because he, Steve, was now being accused of helping him. Well, Steve, in my mind, if you are being paid over $13 million a year... Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and other. Yes. Well, a lot of people watch the show, you never know. Yeah, between $8 and $13 million a year to be a caddy for Tiger. And the caddy wasn't just somebody who schlepped the golf clubs. He drove a fabulous golf car, probably with rims and good leather, Corinthian leather seats. He also blocked people, you know, fans from being near Tiger, and also helped Tiger strategize his next putt or hit or whatever. Steve said that he used to hate it, though, when Tiger would take his golf clubs after, you know, swinging and throw it over his shoulder and spit on the golf course and go to the next hole. And my thought is, Tiger's out there under pressure. People are whispering low. You know, the golf announcers. And you all are watching on the TV. And people want him, people are judging him. So, Steve, Tiger was under pressure. And in my mind, I do believe that you knew a lot about Tiger. And Steve, as far as you saying because he threw golf clubs and spit and might have talked to you salty sometimes, don't say that he treated you like a slave. Some people are very sensitive to the SL word. He didn't, you know... As far as I'm concerned, honey, between $8 and $13 million, a lot of people would have taken a golf club to their head and slid on some spit. I don't know when the book is coming out, but I'll let you know because I care to peruse it. Thank you. And Miles and Milan, I am devastated. How could you all be here just 2 weeks ago here on Wendy, looking so loving and well-adorned, and tell me you're still... There they are. Look at them. Well, Miles, this one right here with the hat turned frontwards, was arrested in Harlem for allegedly punching Milan in the face with a closed fist. Wow. It's not funny. Well, apparently, allegedly, the boys were fighting because Milan, the one with the hat turned back, thought that Miles was being true to him all these years. I mean, other than that relationship that Miles had with the woman. It's all very confusing, right? Yes. My point is, Miles and Milan, please work it out, but don't thug it out. It's not sexy. Thank you. Oh, God, here we go. Now it's windy and cold again, and that means it's time for Wendy's windfall. Come on, Suzanne, bring out the wheel. was good dramatic effect.
That was good. Thank you.
You have a leave in your chin.
Oh, it's okay.
Hopefully
so
that's not the one with the
gusty out
ringworm.
here. Oh.
Do you remember when you were a kid, you'd play in the leaf pile and you catch the ringworms? Oh, days gone. That was me. Anyway, it's time to meet today's contestant. Let's get her on the line. Did you ever play in the leaves upstate where you...
Yes, but I never got the ringworm.
Hello?
Hello? Tina
Hello?
McBride from Olympia, Washington. Are you... How you doing, Tina? Yes, it's Wendy. And Tina, you're today's contestant on Wendy's Windfall. Tina, have you been watching our show every day?
Yes, I have.
Including subtle nuances?
I think so.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's find out how much you're playing for. Suzanne,
Yes.
spin it!
All right, big money! Go, Tina! Go, Tina! Go, Tina! Go, Tina! Go, go! Big money! Big money! Big money! Big money! Big money!
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Tina, you're playing for $1,000. Okay. I need you to listen closely because you have 15 seconds to answer correctly. And remember, Tina, your first answer is your only answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Taylor Swift's Shake It Off song. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. We'll do that story tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Yesterday, during the Inside Scoop, Deborah Norville was here, and she told us about Justin Bieber being angry at his fans by walking off stage during a concert. What country was the concert? 15 seconds, and go!
Norway.
Yes! Tina! You got $1,000 bucks. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. If you'd like to win big money like Tina and Wendy's Windfall, log onto my Facebook page and make sure that you watch our show every day, including the subtle nuances, because we might be calling you next. We've got more great show, everyone. Fashion expert Melissa Garcia is here. She's going to show us how to get the look of some of TV's leading ladies. But up next, comedian Margaret Show. So grab a snack and come on back.
Not everybody gets to leave with their family intact.
New Wendy, Leah Remini. She's spilling secrets on Scientology and Tom Cruise. Plus, Giada De Laurentiis cooks. Bellissima.
Tomorrow on a new Wendy.
Our first guest is an outspoken comedian and an actress, and she's currently on tour with her new show called Psycho. Take a look.
My Korean name, it's the name of Kim Jong-il's production company. So that's how Asian that is. I have a friend who's even more Asian. Her name is... like, oh my God, that's pretty. That's really... Wow. How do you spell that? Is that with like a K or a C? It's just like it sounds.
Please welcome the very funny Margaret Show. Hi. You look great. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Margaret.
Oh, my God.
I love your moto pants.
Thank you.
And have you lost weight, or are you just maintaining everything?
No, I'm just wearing bigger clothes. So it just seems like it.
This is a wig, is that?
Oh, it's a total wig.
Okay.
Is it on correctly?
Yes, no, it looks good.
I just,
But,
you know.
no, it looks great.
Thank you.
Nobody would know, but wigs always know wig.
Well, I mean, I think, like, it's still Asian hair.
Yeah, yeah. Mine too.
You know? It's hard to get used to, like, wig life. And so, you know, I'm just trying it out for now.
Yes, and now, is your natural hair thinning?
Well, it's thinning, and then I also shaved my head. Because I shaved it because, well, that's my greatest fear is thinning hair.
Okay.
And I wanted to embrace my fear, but I also did it for a video that I made, a music video where I'm like real tough in it, and so I did like a Charlize Theron and Mad Max. And
now, how does your head look like? Because is it flat in the back? Do you have a nice shape? Yeah, perfect. Margaret, it looks great. Margaret, it's not thinning. It looks great.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I am 46.
Yeah. So don't worry, you're good.
Thank you. No, it does. I don't have the weird, like, I have like a weird, not a fold here.
Right.
It's kind of, it's sort of, I kind of thought, okay, well, I look like I'm nicer than I seem.
With this hair?
Yeah.
And these combat boots?
Yeah, well, I look like... No, is it kind of tough?
Yes.
It's kind of like...
Yes. Yes.
Like, don't mess with her.
Yes.
Don't
All right.
try it.
So you have a very fascinating love life. Last time that you were here, we talked, and you explained to us that you were involved with 2 different people. Mm-hmm. You were married, but you have an open relationship.
Yes.
And your outside lover, you were monogamous with.
Yes.
Right.
Well, sort of, but then it just got so confusing, so I just got divorced. I can't handle it. I do too much. You know, all that stuff is ridiculous. It doesn't work.
I'm surprised you're saying this.
I thought it worked. Well, you know, the thing is that with my husband and I, it's not that the open relationship was bad, but sometimes we were together for so long, sometimes people grow apart.
What is that, over 10 years?
Oh, over 15.
Oh, gosh.
So it's really, you know, you have to deal with the sadness of that.
Yes.
But, you know, we're still family, and right now we're in the process of letting our dog have a beautiful death. You know, she's 16.
Oh.
And so we're still together, you know, making sure that her life is being celebrated.
Dog parents.
Yeah.
Now, what does your new partner think about you still having a relationship with your husband?
Oh, he's great with it because he knows that, you know, my new partner and I were totally monogamous. We're totally together. He actually fixed my wig for me. He's going to be upset that I tore it off.
Now, is he sexually fluid?
There's a lot of fluid in there, yes.
Yes. Because Margaret's never made it a secret. She likes girls and she likes boys, but currently you're with a man.
A man.
And it's all working out.
It's great, and he's wonderful, and he loves me, and it's the first time that I've actually had real love, where it's not like something weird. It's not like I just wanted somebody to hold my hand, and it took 46 years to get there. You know?
Why don't you just speak up? You're so outspoken. You talk about everything.
Yeah. But I didn't know how to take care of myself, you know? And when you've been through a lot in your life, especially when it relates to sexuality, you start to do different kinds of things. And so for me, also being a survivor of sexual abuse.
I had no idea.
Yeah, a rape survivor.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
How old were you? Who was this man or woman?
I was 5. From the ages of 5 to 12, I had a very difficult and inappropriate relationship with member, and so it's hard.
He lived in San Francisco as well?
He lived in another city.
Okay.
But it was hard, and I told my family, and then in Korean culture, we're not allowed to talk about it, but I'm such a loud
Black
mouth.
culture, too. We don't talk about anything.
Yeah. But they try to, my mother would try to justify, like, I know that he raped you, but he also raped you, so you're not special. And, yeah, you're not the only one. It's not about you, but I know you very
Do I laugh?
No, you can laugh. I know you're upset, but he's very old, so why don't we do this? We can cremate him. I let you flip the switch. Which is tempting.
So is he still alive?
He's still alive. He's barely hanging on. But what's really great is that, you know, there's no statute of limitations on the truth. So just talking about it, making sure other people can talk about it. I have a hashtag up. Yeah, it's really good. But I have a hashtag now on my social media called hashtag 12 Days of Rage, where I'm asking people to come forward and tell their stories. And it all leads to November 13th, where my video for I Shave My Head, the song comes out. It's called I Want to Kill My Rapist. Because
Perfect. I don't know whether to laugh or it's like awkward.
It's good because I think that you have to, it's not about actual violence, but you have to murder the rapist inside you so you can keep going.
Right.
You know, sexual abuse leads to self-abuse.
Yes.
And so you have to acknowledge that it happened and really, you know, and I don't even care if rapists get killed. I think it's fine. It's fine.
Well, okay. You used to be a sex worker, which I had no idea.
Yes. That was, but you know, that was when I was really young, and after being raped in so many different ways as a child, I was so numb that, you know, I was doing different things, and that way that I could sort of make money. And
were you a prostitute or
I was a terrible dominatrix. Didn't never work because I'm just not. I was not good at it. Not good at any of it. I was phone sex operator for a while, but then I sounded white. So they elevated me to this kind of, like, promoted me, so I was doing recorded phone sex. So I was doing recorded phone sex for people who were learning English as a second language.
Gotcha.
So it was both teaching, and it's called Hot Girls USA. And I would talk about how I was white and blonde and blue-eyed. And
yes. Look,
it's very weird.
Weird is good, though, here on Wendy. Margaret Cho, everybody. Margaret has jokes for days. Her tour is called Psycho. It hits New York, here in the city, at Town Hall Theater on November 11th, and it's going to be in Wiltern, at the Wiltern in L.A. on the 14th. So, for more updates, go to wendyshow.com. Clap it up for Margaret Cho, and we'll be right back. Look, there are a lot of hot fashions for on TV this fall, so here to show us how to get the look from TV's leading ladies for less money. Say hello to our fashion expert friend, Melissa Garcia. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me back.
So let's start with Taraji P. Henson from Empire.
I mean, how hot is Cookie? Everyone loves Cookie, right? She's so hot. This is her I'm going to a meeting on the farm look, because that's so appropriate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a cape, of course, her Alexander McQueen little clutch. So here's a little insider info. That clutch was actually borrowed from one of the designers on the set, actually Timbaland's wife. Monique Mosley? Yeah, so she borrowed a bunch of her stuff from her. So that's a little inside information. It's over $2,200, sold out everywhere. Her whole outfit is over, I think, $4,500.
But we're not paying that.
We're
so let's
not
bring
paying
out our
that.
model, Felicia. She's wearing that look for less.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
So here we have Felicia. So I found this amazing cape from H&M for $79. You can't beat the price. Of course, we put a leopard skirt. Cookie's always in some sort of an animal print. This is from Macy's, only $30. And then we have the cute little bag from Steve Madden.
I like that.
$58. The shoes are from Just Fab. The whole look all put together with accessories and everything, $230.
Perfect. Thank you, Felicia. Now, our next TV celebrity look is Emma Roberts. You know, she's in Chanel, and she's on the show Scream Queens. Tell us about this look.
Yeah,
this looks
so
fantastic.
she's always in some sort of a pastel, and this is her I'm going to my college class look, because that's so appropriate for college class. So she's wearing a great little fur coat. She has on great Valentinos, because that's so appropriate for college, and altogether over $6,500.
Okay, but we're not paying that. Here's the look for less on Helena. Come on out.
Yep.
Perfect.
So fun.
You nailed it.
So I found this great faux fur crop top. This is $52. This skirt was only $14 from boohoo.com. Can't beat the price. The shoes look just like the Valentinos, which is, I don't know if that's such a good thing, but they are great price. $32.25 from Charlotte Russe. Altogether, $180 the whole look.
Yes, and I like the socks.
So fun,
Thank you, Helena. Thank you. Okay, our next TV lady celebrity look is Gwen Stefani from The Voice. Tell us about her look.
Gwen, she's so hot. I mean, who's hotter than Gwen? Divorce looks really good on her.
Yeah,
I don't know. So it's all about this skirt. This is a Dolce & Gabbana skirt. It's leather embroidered. This skirt's over $10,000. You can't touch this. We can't go near this skirt. She funked it up with some fishnets, which she's been wearing a lot of, Christian Louboutins, the whole outfit, obviously over 10 grand.
All right, well, we're not paying that kind of money. Christina's got the look for less. Come on out, Christina. Perfect. So fun. You got it. You got it.
So I found this top from H&M for $29.99. This skirt was actually a long pencil skirt. I shortened it. It has the same colors, right? So that worked. This is from BB. We put fishnets. The shoes, again, Just Fab. The whole look, $150.
Perfect, Christina. Thank you. I love the idea that you get a long skirt. Sometimes girls, if you want something shorter but you find it long, shorten it, just like what you did.
Yeah, you can absolutely shorten it.
Our last celebrity look is Kerry Washington from Scandal, Olivia Pope.
Miss Olivia Pope.
Here's the look, another cape.
So another cape. So she's all about classic, refined, tailored pieces. She's usually in monochromatic look. Here she has a cape. This is actually from the collection she did with the Limited. She did that capsule collection.
Yes.
This was over $200. The amazing long leather gloves, Scream Olivia Pope, paired with black pants, which look very basic, but they're Armani, almost $800. So, yeah. So, it all adds up.
Okay. Bring out Erica wearing the look for less. Come on, Erica. You got it.
Yep, thank you. So this cape we got from ASOS. It was $128. The gloves we got from Lord & Taylor, under $70. They're genuine leather, so they work. The pants express, the shoes, again, just fab. The whole look, all put together, $325.
Fantastic. Come on out, leading ladies. Melissa. Thank you so much for showing this.
I love coming
It's
here.
nice to see you again.
So good to do
Thank you to our models. For more information on these looks, go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next. New Wendy, Kim Fields. She became a hot topic when she joined those housewives. I just don't understand why she's now a housewife. They're going to tear you down. Now, she reveals if the cast in Atlanta is peachy or the pits.
Thursday on a new Wendy.
We're gonna blow you away with Wendy's windfall of cash. I'm calling Lucky Wendy watchers with questions about the show. Then the wheel spins to decide how much they could win. Watching Wendy could get you a windfall. Find out how to play on my Facebook page now. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. I need your hair in my life.
Thank you.
Who are you? What do you want?
My name is Shayna, and I have a question for you.
Okay, Shayna.
I dated my ex-boyfriend for a year, and he broke up with me a week after Valentine's Day because he didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. So, since then, I heard he's been talking to other girls. So since then, I've been working on myself. I lost 30 pounds. And I got my degree in communications.
Good for you.
Thank you. So my question is, I'm visiting a friend next month who goes to school with him. Should I stop by his dorm to show him what he's been missing?
Yes. 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 And you know what? Start working on what you're going to wear and how you're going to fling it now.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Shayna. I'm not catty, but I can be.
Yeah.
Do that. And congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
How you doing?
Wendy, how you doing?
Fine, thanks.
My name is Nicole. So I've dated my ex for 11 years. High school sweetheart, loved him to death. And we broke up a few years ago. So I moved to New York for a job opportunity. And ever since I got here, he's confessing his love. He just wants to be with me.
Okay.
And he wants to propose. So I'm like, I'm just going to leave my life here. I'm going to leave my boyfriend. And
You
I'm
have a
just
boyfriend here in New York?
Yes.
How long you been with him?
A year. But as I'm thinking about leaving to go back home to Florida, he says he has a 6-month-old child.
No, then you stay in New York because there's nothing wrong with him having a child because we're all adults. Or how old are you?
27.
Yeah, 27. I would not move anytime in the next year.
Okay.
And a half.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Just stay here.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Stay put. All right,
okay,
thank
we have one more quickie.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi. How you doing?
My name is Pauline. So the other day, me and my boyfriend were watching TV, and we see a commercial for engagement rings. And he turns to me and he goes, I think engagement rings are so materialistic and just not a way to spend your money. And so I'm like, you know, we've only been together for 1 year, and it's a little too soon to talk about engagement at all. And so I'm not sure, you know, like, whether I should bring it up. And so, you know, when the time comes, I really do want an engagement ring.
Yeah.
So should I, you know, like, broach the topic? I mean...
Well, first of all, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Yeah. Being with somebody for 1 year is not necessarily enough time to bring up engagement, but certainly in your mind...
Yeah.
Like, would you love to marry him one day?
Yes, I would.
And you definitely want a ring.
Yeah, and if I had one like half the size of yours, I'd be like, who knows?
But mine is an upgrade. I've put in over 17 years of work.
You're right.
But listen, maybe bring it up in 6 months.
Okay.
You know, because he might have been just talking because he doesn't want to spend the money, but you don't have to fleece him for your first ring.
Right.
All right?
Right.
17 years in, get him. All right. Up next, we're going to play Guess Whose Nose. Don't go away. On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for hot topics, fashion, backstage dish, and more. Be sure you say it like you mean it. You always do. Welcome back. It's time to play a fun game called Whose Knows? Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, I'm Kaiser. I'm from London. How you doing?
How you doing, Kaiser? Okay, I'm going to show you 3 celebrity noses, and you're going to have 10 seconds to guess which one belongs to Cameron Diaz.
Right.
Silly show. Ready? Let's see the noses, and go!
Okay, I love Cameron Diaz. She's a big, sporty girl. She's got quite a prominent, proud nose.
Is it A, Cameron? B, Demi?
It's not B, no, that's too small. I think Wendy's. I'm going to go with A.
You got it. I guess it too. Demi Moore is B, and Lady Gaga is C. You got a $150 gift card to Omaha Steak.
Oh, my God, thank you so much.
Delicious. Eye candy is next. But she lives in New York, and she's in the fashion industry, obviously. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good. Tell us about your look.
Well, I got this necklace for $15. I paired it with a basic black top for $10. The skirt I actually got on sale for $30, and the shoes I got on sale as well for $35.
Perfect. Here's your Diva fan. Thank you, Bianca. We'll be right back. Thanks, Bianca. When the commercials play, we are doing the most. Wouldn't you agree, co-host? A mess. Listen, I want to thank my guests today, my co-host, my studio audience tomorrow. The one and only Leah Remini is coming. Also, Giada De Laurentiis is coming to join me in the Wendy kitchen. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.
Nice.